Hello, and welcome to Sony Simplified, where we bring you the latest and the greatest about Sony products. Thank you for joining us today, and thank you for being part of Sony's family. Today's seminar will cover the Alt series of speakers and how to customize the sound just for you. The chat is live, so don't forget to drop your questions or your comments in there. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe, like, or notification buttons so you can always stay in the latest from us here at Sony. Also, if you don't mind, drop a couple comments in there about some future videos or topics that you'd like us to cover, because we would like to hear from you about what you want to learn and what you want to know about from us here at Sony. So again, welcome to Sony Simplified. I'm Jeremy, and I'm part of the customer engagement team here at Sony. And today, like I said, we'll be covering the Sony Alt speakers and how to customize the sound for you. There's a lot of great options and a lot of great ways to customize the sound for these Alt speakers. If you have these speakers, please drop in the comments. What color did you get? What's your favorite thing about it? Where do you like to take it? Where do you like to use it? These speakers are very versatile and you can take them on the go. You can use them in multiple types of environments. So let us know how you want to use them. The next thing that we want to really cover, like I said, is how to customize the sound and really make it yours. These speakers aren't just plug and play. We really want you to be able to customize the sound no matter what you want to listen to, whether it's music, your favorite playlist, a favorite new song, but also audiobooks, podcasts, or even movies. You can really use these speakers in a variety of different ways. And really, we want to give you the options to be able to customize the sound no matter what you want to listen to. It's really about giving you the ability at your fingertips to be able to customize the sound no matter what you want to listen to. So what does that mean exactly? It means that we have a couple different modes in these speakers to really make the sound yours. With that, we have 3 standard modes on most of these speakers. You have standard mode, bass boost, and then on the Alt Field 7, you have party mode. So what do these speakers look like? Well, I'm glad you asked. We have the Alt Field 1 right here. Nice, small, portable. Has a strap on it. You can take it with you anywhere. You can use it side to side or standing upright. Great speaker. But maybe you need a little more power. Maybe you need a little more oomph. Well, then we've got the Alt Field 7 right here for you. A nice big speaker. Does have some handles on it. Maybe not as portable as the Alt Field 1, but still a great speaker. Easy to carry around, easy to move around, and we'll cover this speaker here in a little bit. But those sound profiles really allow you to customize that sound. And again, this is all about making that sound yours. So standard mode is exactly what it sounds like. Standard mode allows the music to have a nice even sound, not too high, not too low, just kind of right there in the middle. So again, it's really just about giving you a nice even sound. Then we've got bass boost. And who doesn't like a little extra bass, right? If you're wanting to listen to your favorite new track, favorite new playlist, whatever that may be, that bass really comes through and really delivers a little more of that oomph for you. And we all like a little more oomph when we're listening to our favorite songs. The next one on that Alt Field 7 is that party mode. And that party mode really allows you to really liven up the party. This is really going to drive the sound out and about and give you a little bit of that bass boost as well. But it's going to give you a lot of great sound no matter what size venue you're in, even outside by the pool. So, got a lot of great options there. While we're talking about those, let me take a look here at the chat. Let's see what's going on. Let us know what color speaker you have. Like I said, please let us know, what's your favorite color. Got a couple great colors to choose from on these speakers. Let's see, we got a comment there. We love our Alt Field 1. Awesome. It is a great little speaker. Nice to carry around. Again, I use this for all sorts of things, even including conference calls, because you can use this as a speakerphone. A lot of people don't know that. Very cool option. So keep those questions coming. Keep the comments coming. We'd like to see that from you guys. Again, this is about what you guys want to know, what you guys want to learn. So taking that to the next step, talked about a little bit about the sound modes. So now the next question is, how do I customize those sound modes, and how do I get to making that sound my very own when I want to listen to what I want to listen to? Well, we got you covered in a couple different ways. First and foremost, on the Alt Field 1, and you can kind of see it here, you have the Alt button built in right there. You hit that, you engage your alt power mode. And that's going to give you that little bit of that bass boost. It's going to give you that oomph that you're looking for. The great thing with this button here is it makes a little chime and it gives you a little bit of that bass boost sound when you hit it. So you know it's active. The button does light up as well. So when you have that active, lights up, gives you a little bit of a tone, bass boost activated. If you don't need bass boost, you hit the button again, takes it away. Nice thing with that is, again, quick, easy, right? You don't want to overcomplicate this. It's nice, easy for you to be able to customize that sound, get into it. But we also have a couple other options for you. These speakers also can connect to apps. Our Music Center app is designed to work with these speakers as well. So when you go into the app, particularly for the Alt Field 1, you can go in and you'll see you get a couple of different things there. One thing I will make a note of is that you do see your battery level on there as well. So never have to worry about losing the music during your favorite event or music list or whatever it is that you're listening to. You can see your battery life right there. But if you scroll down to the settings, you'll see that you have the options to do a couple of different things. You can turn the sound mode off. Again, that's going to be your standard mode. Nice even sound. Then if you go back in there, you can turn on the alt power mode, and that's going to give you a little bit of that bass boost. And that's the same thing as hitting the button on the speaker. Next one is you actually have a custom mode. And on the Alt Field 1, when you go into custom mode, you have the ability to adjust your bass, your mid, and your treble. So if you really want to customize the sound and really dial it in no matter what you're listening to, you have full control over the EQ on this. This is a great option for those people who really want to fine tune that sound that you're looking for. But again, if you want to just use that alt power mode, you got the button, or you can click it in the app. So that's a little bit about the Alt 1. Let me double check here. We got any questions coming in? Does it come in pink? Unfortunately, right now it does not come in pink. We do have a couple cool colors. I went with the super awesome black, but there are some awesome colors. We have a forest green color. We have an orange color, and then it's a little bit of an off-white color. But maybe we'll take that feedback back to our HQ and see if we can maybe get some other colors in the future for some speakers. But stay tuned for that. So again, really want to make that sound yours, and that's the Alt Field 1 there. Yeah, so just got to, let's see, got another question here. The app names. So the app that we'll use for the Alt Field 1 is our Music Center or Music Connect app. It'll be a yellow icon, and we should have a pop-up on screen so you can kind of see that. Awesome. So now we'll work with the Alt Field 1. When we get into the Alt Field 7, it will use that. There is another app, and we'll touch on that here in just a few minutes. So let me double check here. Any questions, comments? Looks like we're rolling right along. And don't forget to drop in some ideas for future videos as well, because we want to hear from you guys. What do you guys want to know? What do you guys want to learn about? With all the Sony products out there, we want to be able to give you guys the answers that you're looking for out there. So moving on to our Alt Field 7, right? So again, I showed this speaker just a little bit ago. It's a little bit bigger, but again, I can pick it up pretty easily. It's easy to carry around. Again, maybe not as easy as the Alt Field 1, but still an awesome speaker. And it can be used the same way. You can stand it up like I have it here, or you can do the side-by-side just like the Alt Field 1. But we also have the same type of controls here. You have your control center here, and you have that Alt button once again right there. Now, I did mention early on with this one, you do have two different alt settings. Since this speaker is a little bit bigger, a little bit more power built into this, you have two different options for the alt button. The first one is going to be that bass boost. And again, when you want that bass, you really want to feel it, you hit that button, that bass is going to kick in no matter what you're listening to. The next one is going to be a little bit more sound pressure. And a lot of people ask, what does sound pressure mean? Well, sound pressure really will drive the sound out to a larger area, give you a little bit more coverage, if you will, of your sound. So if you're outdoors and you need to have that sound driven out a little bit more, say you're by the pool, that sound pressure is really going to drive that sound out and about so everybody can have a good time and really hear what's going on. Yeah. So with this one, let's see here. There we go. We got our power going on. And all right, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. We ran into a little bit of a technical issue there. When we're live, anything can happen. So, welcome back again. If you're just catching back up with us, we're covering the Alt series of speakers with Sony, going over how to customize the sound for you. So, I think before we dropped off, we were talking customizing sound for the Alt Field 7. Alt Field 7 has a couple more options than the Alt Field 1 on your Alt power modes. And again, I'll hit the buttons just in case we dropped. So I hit the buttons and you hear those tones, and those tones will tell you exactly which mode that you're going into. When you get into the deep tone, that's a little bit more of that bass boost. When you go into the more exciting sound, that's going to give you that sound pressure mode. And that sound pressure mode is really going to drive the sound out for those larger venues that you may be in. You say you're out by the pool and you need the sound to travel a little bit further, sound pressure is going to give you that. You don't really lose the bass boost per se. It's just a design to give you sound in a larger area and really drive that sound out so everybody can have a good time and enjoy themselves at your get together. The other thing that you'll see in the app, if you go back to the main menu on that Music Connect app, is there's a little section up there called Fiestable. And the Fiestable can be launched from here or as a standalone app. And the Alt Field 7 gives you some really cool customization that you can do there as well. The customization that you can do through the Fiestable app, it gives you DJ effects, karaoke. And who doesn't like the karaoke, right? I mean, you have some people over, you want to have a good time, you want to, see who's the best singer, or maybe in my case, the worst singer. But you can really now bring that party to life and really take advantage of some cool features that the speaker has. The other thing that you can do with this is really control the lighting. And a lot of people forget that lighting has a lot to do with the mood and the vibe of the music, right? So within the Fiestable app, you can go through and control the light. You can do strobe, you can do different light colors. You have all sorts of control there. So now on top of the sound customization fields, now you can take it to the next level and really bring the party to life and add a little bit more of a flavor and a vibe to the get together that you have. And this is one of the cool things with the alt speakers is that you have some flexibility, whether it's the alt field 1, alt field 7, or that alt field 10. You really have a speaker for just about any type of environment, any type of get together, or any type of event that you want to do. I'll put this back down. We'll check the chat. Again, with apologies for the technical issues. Uh, uh, but looks like we got a couple comments in there. We got some people saying hello, what's up? Who has a alt field 7? Yeah, let us know what speakers do you have? Have you guys picked these up? What's your favorite feature of them? It's really unique to see how different people use these speakers in different ways. Again, like I said, everybody always thinks music, their favorite playlist or their favorite song, but don't forget, these things can be connected to listen to audiobooks or podcasts or even movies. You really have the flexibility to make the sound yours and use these speakers in a variety of different ways. So it looks like we're good on the chat. Good, right, yep. So with that, again, really want to make the sound yours. You're taking a look at the alt power modes, whether it's bass boost, party mode with the alt field 7, indoors, outdoors, you really have the flexibility to customize the music or the sound of whatever you're listening to really make it your own personal listening platform. Being able to optimize that sound no matter what it is really puts you in control. And again, this is right at your fingertips, whether it's just pushing the button or going into the app and doing a full customization of the sound. The alt series of speakers really do deliver you the flexibility to customize and really have the best time that you can possibly have whatever you're listening to. So let's see, take a look at the chat. Let's see. Yeah, make sure you download the apps for the speakers themselves. You have the Music Center app, and then don't forget Fiestable if you want to do the lights and the karaoke DJ with the alt field 7 or the alt field 10 as well. So let's see, checking comments, questions. It looks like everybody's having a good time, listening to some music. Awesome. Yeah, you see, yeah, okay. Well, so with that, again, we want to thank you for joining us today. That's a little bit about how to customize the alt sound for you on your speakers. Don't forget, always listen to your favorite stuff, whether that's your podcast or your music on a Sony speaker. Really allows you to customize that sound and get the best enjoyment that you can possibly get, no matter what you want to listen to. The alt speakers really give you that control right at the fingertips, whether it's the button or the apps. And don't forget to download those apps. It really does allow you to, really fine tune the sound if you want to. Again, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for being part of the Sony family. And please drop us some comments, some likes, and subscribe. And maybe give us some topics for some future videos if you want. Again, we are here for you. We want you to be part of this. And again, thank you for being part of the Sony family. Until next time, I'm Jeremy, and we'll talk to you soon.